Mo Salah, a name that in modern football is synonymous with class, consistency, and spectacular moments. He is once again having an incredible season at Liverpool, but while his performances are unmatched, there's one big question hanging over him. Can he finally win the coveted Ballon d'Or? The 2024 awards ceremony felt like a missed opportunity. Salah's performances were phenomenal, but the competition was fierce. Ultimately, the award went to Rodri, a key player in Manchester City's treble-winning season. While the choice was understandable, it left Salah and his fans with the feeling that he had just fallen short. But now, in 2025, everything seems to be aligning perfectly. Salah is in peak form and is widely regarded as the absolute front-runner for the award. However, this season has an added layer of drama. Salah's contract with Liverpool is expiring and contract negotiations have been difficult. By the time the Ballon d'Or is awarded, he will be 33 years old. It feels like his last chance to achieve this ultimate individual recognition. How many players still manage to reach the highest level at that age and be rewarded with such an honor? Our live season save starts at December 10th, 2024. A perfect way to bring the season to life at the crucial moment. Salah boasts an impressive 90 overall rating and has already scored 13 goals in 14 Premier League games. These numbers don't lie. The man is in absolute peak form. Now, it's up to us to continue this story. Can Salah not only lead Liverpool to glory, but also fulfill his personal dream? Can we turn an already brilliant season into a historic masterpiece? Let's find out if we can end this glorious Liverpool season with the ultimate accolade, the Ballon d'Or. The season begins with Liverpool in a favorable position, a slight lead over Arsenal in the Premier League, but the pressure is immense. This is no ordinary title race. This is the stage where Salah must seize his last chance at the Ballon d'Or, and it quickly becomes clear that he is determined. A pivotal moment comes against Fulham. It's a balanced game, but Salah shows his class in the final minutes. With the perfect finish, he secures Liverpool the win. Moments like these mark his season. At home against Leicester, he shines again, this time as the architect of a beautiful team goal. A flowing move with Jota and Luis Diaz is rounded off sublimely by Salah. Against West Ham, Salah displays his versatility. He first scores after a brilliant combination of passes, then provides 2 assists, one for Diaz and another for Jota. Liverpool stays on course despite an early loss to Tottenham. At the halfway point of the season, the team is still in the title race with Manchester City as their closest rival, 5 points behind. But dark clouds start to form, Salah's pace starts to decline, and his rating drops to 89. The match against Manchester United becomes a mental battle. In a tense Anfield duel, goalkeeper Ballon saves multiple chances, but in the end, Salah assists Diaz for the only goal of the game. It brings Liverpool 3 crucial points and Salah his first Premier League Player of the Month award. Meanwhile, Liverpool strengthens their squad with Oyan Sanset. Salah keeps performing, with a highlight being a stunning goal against Nottingham Forest. But then comes Brentford. Goalkeeper Mark Flecken becomes a nightmare for Liverpool with a masterclass in goalkeeping. After 70 minutes, Brentford strikes and wins 2-0. It's a painful reminder that the title race is far from decided. The second half of the season proves to be a bigger challenge for Salah. Other players like Gakpo and Diaz regularly take the lead. Against Manchester City, Salah even starts on the bench, but as a substitute, he scores a crucial, albeit lucky, goal. The game ends in a 3-3 draw. The FA Cup ends in drama. A draining match against Aston Villa seems headed for a draw until Tielemans strikes in the final seconds. Liverpool is knocked out, a heavy blow as every trophy counts in the hunt for the Ballon d'Or. With Liverpool, we also managed to reach the Carabao Cup final after defeating Manchester United in the semi-finals. The final against Arsenal at Wembley becomes a nerve-wracking battle. Liverpool dominates the first half, but Raya keeps Arsenal in the game. In extra time, the game seems to tilt when Havertz finds himself free on goal, but he shoots wide. Eventually, a penalty shootout decides the fate. Liverpool starts dramatically with 2 misses and Declan Rice seals the victory for Arsenal. It's a painful defeat that once again slips a trophy from our grasp. Back in the Premier League, Salah shows his class. Against Chelsea, he scores after a magnificent dribble, and Alexander-Arnold finishes the job. With 4 matches remaining, the showdown against Arsenal stood out as the most crucial game of the season. Sitting second in the table, Arsenal was Liverpool's biggest challenger, and the stakes couldn't have been higher. A win or draw would secure the Premier League title for Liverpool. Adding to the drama, this was also the perfect opportunity to exact revenge for the Carabao Cup final loss against the same opponent. Anfield was ready for a night to remember. The match itself was a tactical chess game, with both teams refusing to give an inch. Arsenal, needing a win, came closest to scoring when Havertz broke free in the penalty area and unleashed a cheeky chip shot that hit the crossbar. On the rebound, Saka had a golden opportunity to slot the ball home, but he somehow missed high and wide. Liverpool also had their chances, with Jota threatening on the counter, but the score remained goalless. When the final whistle blew, Anfield erupted in celebration. Players, staff, and fans rejoiced as Liverpool claimed their first Premier League title since 2020, with emotions of redemption and triumph filling the stadium. Salah ended the season with remarkable numbers, 28 goals and 17 assists. However, he finished second behind Haaland on the top scorers list, a bittersweet note to an otherwise brilliant campaign. The disappointment was compounded when Haaland was also named Premier League Player of the Season, a decision that, in my opinion, was unfair given Salah's pivotal role in Liverpool's success. We've done what we could. A championship, dozens of goals, and unforgettable moments, but will it be enough to finally give Salah the prize he deserves? We'll find out in episode 2. The story of Mo Salah and Liverpool in the Champions League is one for the history books. From the winter break, we were in a strong position, with first place in our group well within reach. 2 games remained, a draw against Lille and a victory at PSV ensured we finished top of the group and secured a spot in the knockout phase. From that point, the real work began. The round of 16 pitted us against Celtic. Unfortunately, Salah faced a setback. Due to a red card in the final group stage match against PSV, he had to miss the first leg. Even without him, the team performed admirably in Glasgow, securing a 1-3 victory. In the return leg at Anfield, Salah made his comeback and immediately made an impact. With a goal and an assist, he led Liverpool to a convincing 2-0 win. The quarterfinals awaited. The quarterfinals against Atletico Madrid started off slowly. In a tough first leg at Anfield, Liverpool struggled. Salah seemed poised to give us the lead early, but his powerful shot hit the post. It was Atletico who took the lead through De Paul. Alisson kept us in the game with a crucial save, and Liverpool eventually woke up. Cody Gakpo scored the equalizer after a blunder by Marcos Llorente. Not long after, Sunset gave Liverpool the lead with a stunning header from a cross by Salah. The final touch came from Gakpo, who finished off a brilliant counter-attack to seal the 3-1 scoreline. In Madrid, Salah quickly extinguished Atletico's hopes. Within 10 minutes, he broke through their defense and calmly scored. Before halftime, he added another after a fantastic team move. Liverpool won 2-0 and advanced to the semi-finals in convincing fashion. In the semi-finals, Bayer Leverkusen were our opponents. At home at Anfield, Liverpool immediately applied pressure, but goalkeeper Hradecky kept his team alive with several impressive saves. After the break, Salah broke the deadlock with a clinical finish and later doubled the score after a clever pass from Jota. 2-0. In the return leg, things quickly went wrong for Leverkusen. A slight foul by Ta outside the box handed Liverpool an unfair and cheap penalty. Salah remained cool under pressure and scored with a daring Panenka. Hoffmann gave Leverkusen a brief glimmer of hope with a goal, but Diogo Jota sealed the tie with a magnificent strike. A 2-2 draw was enough to send us to the final. The final set up a classic Liverpool versus Real Madrid, For Liverpool, who had lost 2 finals to Real Madrid in the past 7 years, this was the ultimate chance for revenge. The match began spectacularly. Within 10 minutes, David Alaba received a red card for a foul on Salah. Sunset put Liverpool ahead from the resulting free kick, but Real Madrid quickly responded through Vinicius Jr. Then began the great Salah show. After a quick counter-attack, Salah bypassed Mendy and put Liverpool back in the lead. In the second half, Salah continued to build on his masterpiece. A combination with Gakpo led to his second goal. With a 3-1 lead, he completed his hat-trick with a magnificent curling shot from distance, sealing the victory. With his stunning hat-trick, Salah not only secured the Champions League title for Liverpool, but also cemented his status as a global superstar, a perfect ending to a breathtaking European adventure. And so we come to the end of a spectacular first season with Mo Salah in the spotlight. From dominance in the Premier League to heroic performances in the Champions League, it seems Salah has earned his place among the very best. But as with any great adventure, we now face an important question. Should Salah continue his future at Liverpool, or is it time for a new challenge? Let your voice be heard in the comments. Do you want to see Salah shine for one more season in the red shirt of Liverpool, or is it time for a move to another club or league? The most popular option will determine the next step in this story. A large part of this season has been focused on Salah's pursuit of the coveted Ballon d'Or. Let's summarize his achievements. Champions League, top scorer and tournament winner. Premier League, champion, second top scorer and assist king. Overall, decisive moments in almost every major game. But is it enough? The election seems to already be swinging in Haaland's favor, given his Player of the Year title, which only heightens the tension. Salah's performances in the crucial early months of the new season will likely be decisive whether he stays at Liverpool or moves to another club. The answer to the ultimate question, is Salah's first season enough for the Ballon d'Or, remains in suspense until the next episode. Your choices will determine where Salah's career goes next. But the question remains, can we complete Mo Salah's story with the greatest individual honor in football? A new contract is on the table. The prize is within reach, but the future is still uncertain. It's now up to you. What will Salah's next step be? Let us know in the comments.